Hello, hello. Welcome to Gabbinggrammy. I'm Donna, your host, and today I'm in a really good mood. I got to talk to my son yesterday. We talked for more than a few minutes, and that just really made me happy. It was good to hear his voice, and it'd been a few days since we texted, so it was really good to hear from him. Look at me, I'm not crying. Isn't that cool? Well, anyway, let's get on to the good stuff. You can see right there is a sneak peek on one of my whips. But first, let's get to the finished objects. I finished this hat. Oh, that's coming in a good color today. That's actually the color. Yay! I've got good lighting. This is for my son's friend, Kat. I've also got her a cowl started. But I'm not going to show it because I haven't worked on it at all, not even a stitch. Here lately, I've really been into twiddle muffs. My first love is making preemie hats and preemie blankets, stuff for Levine's Children's Hospital. That's just what I really love doing. But because of the pandemic, they're not accepting any items, so I've slacked off on that, and I'm making for nursing homes. If they don't accept it, I'll just put it in a bag and save it for when they do accept it. I guess I could do that with my preemie hats too, but right now I'm into nursing homes. I'm making shawls, and I'm making lap gowns and twiddle muffs. Here's my latest twiddle muff. Look at those fuzzies. I just love those fuzzies. And some of the twiddle muffs I have are just plain. I'm using up all the scrap yarn. Oh, I didn't mention that. That's some my bulky yarn scraps. And then I put the button on there. Well, anyway, a bunch of them are plain, and I want to make some stuff to put on them. And in that vein, I went and bought, it's 16-ounce of buttons from Walmart. And oh Lord, the buttons they have, I'm trying to separate them out. They've got these huge buttons, which I used one on that twiddle muff. And then what I really wanted them for, Lord have mercy, my husband, I told you about him redoing the room over there. Was having to mud and sand and sand and mud, and because they messed up this house years ago. When this is my grandfather's house, my grandmother, when he got a settlement from Black Lung, they put in new windows and stuff in the house, and oh, they just messed it up bad. I think it was my uncle and a bunch of his friends, and I don't think they really knew what they were doing, but they were cheap labor, and they did what they did, and it just made it's a mess now trying to fix that. Anyway, there is dust everywhere where he's sanding the mud, and he finally got it done, and last night he started painting. He's got the base coat on, and I'm really happy about it. Well, anyway, back to my buttons. They've got all these different unique fun buttons. There's one in here. Oh man, I just dropped that bunch of buttons. You can't see it. It's a real pretty pink. There you go. It's a real pretty pink. I was thinking that would make the cutest nose on our amigurumi. Oh. And then they've got some medium buttons and some small buttons. I hadn't finished sorting them, but there's a bunch of small buttons. And there's the medium buttons. So I figured these would be great for my twiddle muffs. Oh, I'm so forgetful. I'm gonna mess down there. It's gonna be fun to pick up. Oh, my hair. You have to forgive my hair. I just washed it, and it's not completely dry, and it's just a mess. But I love to air dry it. That's my favorite thing. And something I don't usually mention is what I'm drinking. coffee cup. They said I could only have 1 cup of coffee, so I'm making it worth my while. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's good stuff. I got some of the like Nestle's Quick chocolate mix. It's sugar free. Got a little bit of that in there, so it's a bit of a mocha coffee. Oh, excuse me, my nose is running. Terrible allergies. And all that dust in the house flying through the air last night didn't help either. I woke up all congested. Okay. Now it's to my whips. The only thing I'm actively working on is this right here. I'm going to start another twiddle muff later on today, but this right here is what I'm working on. It's going to be nice and cuddly. My desk is a mess because I've got parts of it, and I probably won't link it this week, but when I show the finished object, there's a pattern I follow. Oh yeah, for my horn. I can go ahead and link the pattern. It's for horn and for ears. I found on YouTube. I'll link that in the description below. And she has a hat that I want to make for my granddaughter so bad. Well, anyway, if you can guess what that is, go ahead and comment, and we'll see if you're right. It's pretty obvious, but it might be fun guessing. There's my purple people here. He's staying right there. There you go. I knocked him over earlier. Yeah, twiddle muffs and amigurumi are what I'm concentrating on right now this minute. And here's some of the parts. I'm not going to show a close look because I want it to be just a little bit of a surprise. Oh, I just now saw what my other finished object was. I knew there was something else. And in fact, there are several finished objects in this. And it's got like a score of 5 different bingos in this one finished object. Let me show you. Isn't it the cutest thing? Just look at those feet. Had to make something for Valentine's. So that's it. That 4-leaf clover you saw the other week, I put it on her as a hat to make a heart bingo. And then make something spring color. We're using spring colors. So I made a little dress. I did first. This was a dress I told you I tried making for the bunny, but it was too big, and I knew what size hook I'd use for this, and so I knew it would match. It was cute. It's got a tail back there too. That's a crocheted tail, not a pom-pom. It couldn't have been a pom-pom because this is a bear. And bears don't have fluffy pom-poms like rabbits do. Well, anyway, this is a pattern by Sharon Ojala. It's Ojala. She has a website called amigurumi2go.com. And I will probably link the pattern from her website down below, because although there are several different tutorials on this bear, I don't want to link them all, and I'm not sure there's the full tutorial. There's several different ones. Like she has one for just for making these feet, because it's a bit complicated in print, but once you do it and see it in the video, it really isn't all that difficult. But that's the cutest thing. I wanted to make this years and years ago, but I didn't, and I forgot to put safety eyes on, so I just made her some safety eyes. There she is from the side. She's the cutest thing. I love her. I hope one of my granddaughters doesn't claim it, because I made it for me. Because I've been wanting this. I want it to go. I'd rather have this than the bunny. I'll let them have the money if they want it, but this one's mine. I wanted for too long, so I got to keep it at least for till I get tired of it. And then maybe. I doubt it. uh, if they claim the money, then I will probably make seasonal dresses for her. I'm really looking forward to making her one for Christmas. I'm thinking about like making a dress for Jan, Jan, maybe Valentine's Day. I know I want to make her a winter dress. I'm thinking blue with little snowflakes. I'm not sure I'll follow this pattern because I don't like the way it buckles. Now she made it that way so that when it sits, she's being ladylike. Anyway, oh, I really enjoyed making her. That was the, if you haven't guessed, that bag of parts I showed you, that's what it turned out to be. Oh, I'm just in love with these buttons. The only thing I'm not sure what to do with is they've got a bunch of letters, like a C. There you go, a C, S. Well, anyway, I'm not sure what to do with those letters. I may just throw them on the twiddle muffs. I'm not sure. But there's a bunch of cute ones in here. Oh, I like this one. It says love. I really like that. I'm not looking forward to picking up all those buttons. I can't believe I dropped the bowl. Oh, anyway, I've been having a good time, and I've been inspired to create. I've still been spending way too much time playing games on my phone. I really like playing Decurse and Evermerge. And then I have a coloring app I like to play. But, oh well. I'm retired, disabled, can't do a whole lot. Now before, I wanted to mention that knitting and crocheting is pretty much my ministry. It's how I share God's love with a hurting world. Yeah, I can't do much, but my hands still work, so that's something I can do for the Lord, and that makes me happy. Can't think of nothing else, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go. As always, be kind and love one another, stay inspired, and stay safe. Bye-bye.